actually happened in the past. You see, the reason for inequality, the reason for um, so much, poor people and homelessness and around the world is because in the past, um, some people chose to be greedy. Yes, it's a choice. You can choose to be greedy, or you can choose to be caring and sharing. But some people in the past chose to be greedy. For example, when Christopher Columbus went to the Americas, and he was very greedy and a very bad person, and he basically invaded and killed a lot of Native Americans, and he and his colleagues and associates and friends, they took the land. And of course it was a land grab, it was a colonial project, and that's what they did. And so they did a similar thing in Africa, taking all the precious metals. You see, the resources are from God. The resources are from the Creator Allah. By the way, Allah is an Arabic word. It means the one who deserves all worship. So coming back to the resources are from the Creator Allah, and we should be sharing the resources. And let's look at the resources. The resources are the land, the land, inside, planet Earth, and of course, the forest and the trees, and also, you see, in the past, what happened was, again, some people, the greedy people who made a lot of money by taking the land and became, if we say zamindar, I think that's Urdu, or landowners and all that stuff, and it referred to aristocracy, or they use their position to make and invent a central currency. And because before the central currency, we had what we call the bazaar, the local markets, and people would grow their vegetables, grow their rice, grow what they can, and breed cattle and go to the local bazaar and do exchange, and do it that way. And they will come home and they would have stuff to cook and have a meal, and it was more simpler and better. But obviously the people who are greedy and were greedy in the past, they didn't like the idea, so they said, right, we will have a central currency. And of course they had money from before, so they would have people call them army. They will have the private army or secret police, and so coming back, the central currency, they invented that, and then also chartered monopolies, they invented that so they could control the money. And then they started what we call the business of interest. And so and then they basically later on they come up with what we called they were basically going everywhere and extracting value and taking resources for themselves. And therefore this is where you have so many people are very poor in the world, and few people, so many people are poor in the world, and few people are very, very rich. And land is a natural resource. The resources are from God, and when you take all the land, how is an average person to carry on with our daily life, and okay, again, the central currency, and then, these people started to, exploitation and manipulation. And what I'm saying is this is wrong. You see, the Creator Allah created everyone with free will, and by the way, the real you is your soul, not your. The real you is your soul, ruh in Arabic. The real you is your soul, and not your earthly body. And if you think that you will get away with all this, then you have no clue. You have no idea what will happen when the Creator Allah sends the angel of death to you to reclaim the real you, which is your soul. You have no idea. My advice is, we need to stop being greedy, and we could start, being fair by supporting the universal basic income. Yes, at least, do the right thing by supporting